Brit here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all amazing. I honestly can't believe that the day is finally here where all the drama will start going down and we'll be finding love in every single corner. And I'm just super excited because this is something that I've been waiting for. And the fact that I'm actually recording it now is honestly surreal because I feel like I honestly didn't know it would happen, because there were obviously a few things that I wanted to sort out before I could honestly do the let's play, that mainly being like quality and stuff. So I'm hoping that everything goes smooth and all of that, and yeah, I'm very excited. So if I get a little bit like giggly and just over the top, you know why. So before we get into everything right here, this episode is kind of just going to be like a chilled out episode. Lara's going to basically meet everyone, and that's the main thing, because if you think about it, Lara hasn't really met anyone yet. Only we have met anyone. So for those who are new here, hello, first of all. And if you really want to go see who are the contestants, I've made a video before this. It's basically all the entries that have been made, but if you kind of like skip through and you find the characters that are placed in here, you can kind of go look at what their backstory is and their traits. But I'm going to be telling you a little bit about their traits, and obviously as we go throughout the series, I'll be giving you a backstory about the characters, because I think, you know, obviously we're trying to get to know them now, but as you go deeper into the series, Lara's going to want to get deeper with them, technically. So obviously then I'll be giving a little bit more backstory on the characters. Every single character that is here is honestly so adorable and so sweet, and I'm so excited to, you know, see who Lara's going to end up with. For those who don't know, Lara is basically I don't know what to call it, but she basically comes from a different series of mine, and she played in Jungle Adventure, so she's technically famous, I'm just saying. So that's why everybody kind of knows about her already. She's honestly had a hard life in the Jungle Adventure, and we're kind of going to get a little bit in her backstory in this episode as well, because we don't really know, or I know Lara, but you guys don't really know Lara's backstory, if that makes sense. So we're going to get into that a little bit. And before we get into what we were meant to get into, I just want to say thank you to every single person that has helped me with this series. It's amazing like how much, like, it's honestly just so amazing for me, like how many people were willing to help me, and I was really, really grateful. I was honestly thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make Lara all these 7 singles, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to be so creative and all of that. But I like that, you know, people have actually made a sim or a single for Lara, because now it kind of gets a little bit more interesting, and I like that, because I feel like we need to have like a kind of interesting, there's already like wars going on Twitter, so you definitely need to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so I want to say thank you to all of the creators that have made it to the final. I just want to say thank you to guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who has created a single. Unfortunately didn't make it through, but I mean, I have put them in the world, so hopefully they'll travel a little bit around, and when we go out you'll be able to see them, hopefully. And I also want to say a big thank you to our lovely Oak Sims. He created this entire house for me. I was so nervous. I was like, oh God, I don't know how I'm gonna make this house at all. So I just want to say thank you to him, because the house is beautiful. We'll go through it just before we go into the series. There's so many things we have to do before we actually get into it. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to him, and please do go check out his channel. He actually started recently, and it is amazing, and it's so funny, so you should definitely go check it out. And he's also just an amazing person, so definitely go check him out. I'll put it in the link in the description, and I'll also put everybody's kind of socials and all of that in the link who has made their singles. Okay, so while you guys are actually listening to me right now, you'll be seeing like a cinematic little shot of the house, and it's basically just the outside. We'll go through the house now with each other, but just so you guys can kind of see the outside. Okay, so now that we've kind of seen that, I am gonna go straight into the house, and we're kind of gonna see what's happening. As you can see, here's all our singles. We're gonna go down now. I put everybody in their beds already because I had to start a new day, because obviously it was already like 9 o'clock at night, and I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. So I just had to start a new day, but nobody spoke with anybody, so we're still good on that. But I can't remember who sleeps where now, to be honest with you. But these are basically like the bedrooms. Here, about 6 bedrooms. I'm not going to stay too long because obviously we're going to be going through the house for multiple episodes. So I'm not going to go too much into it, but just to kind of say where is where. So this is obviously Lara's room. I put it here just so that if anybody wants to have a little date, they can always stay there. And then we have the kitchen, we have a little dining room with a computer. Obviously we're just renting this house. Then we have a little chill area. We have a piano for our lovely Caden, because Caden loves to play piano. We have an easel for our lovely rider. Very sweet guy. There's a few games over there. We have some treadmills because we have a lot of athletes in here. And then we have a little chill area, you know, multiple chill areas, just social places and all of that. So that is basically a little scope, a quick little tour of the place. I'm not going to make it too long, but I feel like we should definitely start introducing Lara to the singles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of let everybody just come here and we are going to sit. I am very, very excited to see what Lara is going to think about these singles, because I know which singles are my favorite, and honestly me and Lara, we whisper to each other. We like, girl, I already know who you're gonna like, hopefully, but we'll see as it goes. So obviously this is an interactive series, so you guys will be voting for who you would like to send home. The eliminations will be every 3rd episode. Obviously this is the 1st episode, so it will be on the 4th episode. So on the 3rd episode that I'll be putting out it out on Twitter, so everybody can vote for who they would like to send through and who they would not like to send through. And yeah, so after that then it will be every 3rd episode. So after the 4th episode it will be episode 7, basically, if that makes sense. But okay, I'll definitely go through that more towards the end of the episode, just so it's not confusing, and also as we go through the episodes. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pause quickly, because Lara has a tendency to always go ahead of me. So I'm just gonna let her ask everybody's day, just so she can kind of like say, hello, I'm Lara. This is kind of their introduction. You know how the Bachelorette goes. They obviously have to first say hello. Obviously they can't do like their amazing little tricks to impress her. It would have been cool, but I feel like this is all that we can do, really. But okay, so as she, Lara's sitting next to Olivia. Okay, Lara, chill. Lara, you need to sit there. You can't sit there, girl. Okay, anyway, they must come to you, Lara. Okay, yeah, just let her move, because, yeah, she can't be, they need to make the effort to come sit next to her, you know? It's not, okay, Lara's really digging Olivia. She's like, hey, I really like you. Okay, Lara, you can just chill now. You don't have to keep on moving. Okay, so as Lara's going through everyone, I'm basically gonna, okay, Lara's got ADHD here, it seems like. She can't sit still. Okay, so our first one is Olivia, and Olivia is romantic. She's a foodie and also is a good person, sorry. And then we have a Ryder. Ryder is an athletic, he loves the outdoors, and he is also artistic. Then we have Caden, and Caden is a bookworm, he's a genius, and he loves music. Then we have Fergus. Fergus is a goofball, he's outdoors, and he also loves sport. It definitely matches his like style, if I can say, which is quite cute. And then we have Landon, and Landon is athletic, he is romantic, and he loves outdoors. I missed someone, but that's okay. We have Dalton. Dalton is cheerful, he's a geek, and he is also loves the outdoors. Then we have Adrian, the wonderful Adrian. He is a family-orientated man, he's romantic, and also loves the outdoors. He already has a job in the game. I don't think I'm going to allow him to kind of be in that job. I feel like I'm definitely going to let him take vacation days, because I don't want him to really lose his process. But I don't think we'll be able to lose his process. I think he'll definitely be by level 5, which is okay. So he might have to quit his job. I mean, he has to do what he has to do. He came here for love, so he's also got a kid, okay? So he's got a little toddler. Very, very sad. So if you don't watch Common Mushrooms or 100 Baby Challenge, you should definitely go check it out, because one of her first little babies, Karina's little babies, Gracelyn, this is her husband, sorry, not his husband, her husband, and they had a child together, and unfortunately she passed away. So now he's moved on and he's looking for love. He hasn't moved on, he obviously still loves Graceland, but yeah, just so you understand. Okay, so Lara, what are we thinking? Do we like? Who's your eye on, girl? Tell me. Who are you looking at? Everyone? Okay, she's kind of saying like hello to everyone. Let's see how everybody is kind of. Dalton's like, okay, yeah. Landon's like, girl, I'm gonna pursue you. Oh, these boys. It's so funny actually how they're all sitting together, because you'll see these three people who created these singles are on a wall. They're all like, my character's gonna win, so it's actually funny that they're all sitting together, because I'm definitely gonna use that wall in here. And then obviously Ryder is over there, and Olivia. Very sweet people. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Lara quickly call a maid, because I don't really want Lara to or not a maid, sorry, a housekeeper. And I'm gonna allow her to, I basically don't want her to be cleaning or anything like that, so they can kind of get to know each other. Scheduled maid. I just said maid again, housekeeper. And then we're also gonna get a bartender, so I think we should definitely get a bartender outside. Hopefully they will actually do that, just so we can kind of play around. I'm gonna turn on the music, because obviously we just want to now chill. We've met each other now, we just kind of want to get to know each other a little bit more, see how everybody kind of clicks on. Where is our pop station? Let's do pop. We don't want to let them get romantic or anything. Then I'm gonna quickly change this off so they can basically do whatever they want, because that is the main thing. Okay, so I just want to say something a little bit more about the rules. Fergus is getting fit. He is ready to drip sweat. He's gonna get himself ready. Olivia? Is Olivia talking to Kaden already? Keg stand. They're doing a keg stand? Nice, guys. Nice. I love it. Look how all like comfortable they're getting. This is good. Anyway, okay, so the only time that Lara's allowed to be romantic with them is when she has a whim. So if she has a whim over here, obviously the first episode won't count because it's a little bit too early, but she has a hug someone, so we can definitely maybe do that. Okay, wait, sorry, let me just quickly, I'll be back because I just want him to quickly quit his job. Oh, look how, that was actually so cute. Lara actually gave Dalton a little bit of culture on Salvadora. So I feel like they spoke about Salvadora, and that's a good move, Dalton, because I feel like Lara loves talking about Salvadora, so that was a good move to do. But anyway, so what I was saying, so basically Lara's only allowed to be romantic when she has a whim, when she's feeling flirty. First episode won't count, but look here. You see, that is actually so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna allow Lara quickly to just kind of get to know Dalton, because obviously there is a whim for it. So I'm gonna allow her to do that. I'm just gonna pin these ones because we're gonna allow her to do that. Dalton, can you please stop swimming? I'm trying to get you. Okay. Okay, I feel like that was a good move of Dalton to kind of, ask her about Salvadora, which is, I'm very impressed. Very impressed, Dalton. Okay, so a little bit more about the eliminations. So obviously the eliminations will be on the third episode. I'll be putting it on Twitter, so you guys will always be able to vote on Twitter. I'll be putting it up on here, and I'll also be putting it up as a reminder on Twitter, so you guys will know about it. I won't be recording the episode until the votes are in, so that's why I will only do it on the third episode, and once I have the votes in, I will then be recording the next 3 episodes basically, and that's how it will kind of go on. But just so you more or less know how it will go about. And that's basically it. I think the main things that I had to tell you was the elimination and just how she's allowed to flirt and basically get to know these people. We will be going on group dates and we'll go on speed dates, but tomorrow is actually when we go on a group date, and we're gonna kind of get to know everyone. We'll be going to some place. I'm not sure which place we'll go. Maybe, I don't know if we should go to a club to see like if maybe people are some people are fishy. We'll have to see. And okay, so there isn't really a hug option here, but I think maybe going to the club will be the best thing, or an event, because it's just you're guaranteed more people there, and when you go to a restaurant as well, it's not really the best thing to do. So we'll definitely go to a club. So kind of while everybody's getting to know each other, I am going to let you know about Lara's backstory quickly. So I wrote it down, and if I say it kind of in a storytelling way, that's exactly why it's being done like that. Just in case you guys think like I'm crazy or something like that. But okay, I'll be telling you guys it now. So Lara always wanted to be an adventurer. She sat on her grandfather's lap hearing all the stories and adventures he went on. She wanted to be just like her grandfather. Her grandfather always spoke about this one magical place called Salvador. Once she found out that it was in need of restoring, she set out to learn the culture and puzzles of Salvador. Once she completed her mission, she spent her life there to live her grandfather's dream and continue his legacy by protecting the world. However, after spending most of her time alone at Salvador, she decided that it was time to find a lover who she could spend time with at Salvador and explore other places that her grandfather once told her about. Okay, so that's basically a little bit of a backstory of who is that. Look at Dalton. Dalton is such a fun character. Oh my gosh. Lara, you should definitely check him out. Okay, so I just want to go through Lara's traits with you, and kind of now that you know that backstory, I want to give a little bit of backstory of why I gave her those specific traits. Okay, I was going to say we should go to this, but maybe tomorrow if there's a festival. But okay, so obviously self-assured. Self-assured is because her grandfather, most of the traits that she's gotten is from her grandfather because she spent so much time with him. Her father was always busy working, so there was never really a father figure or male figure there for her, so she took the male figure as her grandfather. And being a self-assured was something that her grandfather was. He always knew what he wanted. He would always stand up for himself. He would never allow anybody to walk over him. If he needed something and he knew that it was right, he would go for it. He's not that bad kind of self-assured where it's like stubborn almost in a way. He's very, I know what I want and I'm gonna go for it. So that's how she kind of got that little bit of a trait. Maybe, you never know, I think maybe it could clash with some of these people because she is so set on what she wants. We never know. And I mean, she's swimming right now. She doesn't give a damn about the singles there inside. She's just like, y'all do whatever you want to do. And where is our bartender, by the way? Let's just maybe get a drink, you know. Maybe Lara just needs to loosen up a little bit. I mean, we all gotta, no, we're not gonna order for, let's go for a sweet and spicy, just like her. Okay, obviously loves outdoors. Her grandfather loved the outdoors. That's something that he's always been around. I mean, he's always either gardening or he's literally fishing. He just loves being outside and traveling, and that's all that he's ever done. And she grew so much. She just heard everything about going out in the wild, and that's something that is kind of like engraved in her mind because it's like, now I need to be outside and I need to do everything outside. Like, I'm not a person to be inside. So that's how she gets her loving of the outdoors. Romantic traits she actually got from her mother because her mother is actually a hopeless romantic as well, and she kind of fell in love with her father, and unfortunately things did kind of fade out a little bit once he was working a lot, but they still stuck together and they still worked it out. But Lara was she always looked up there to her mother because of that. She always saw how hard she tried and he tried to make the relationship work, and that's why she kind of became a romantic, because, you know, she wants to make sure that the person feels loved, and she always wants to give her love to someone else, whether it's a world, literally, like Salvador, or somebody. And I think she's a little bit like lonely now over traveling the world and all that. She thought that maybe while she was traveling she will be able to kind of, you know, meet someone, but unfortunately she hasn't. So now she's here, and we love it so much. Okay, so now that the things that we were meant to go through is kind of done, we're kind of gonna see what everybody's doing. Very, very impressed of Dalton. I mean, come on guys, that was a great move. And I feel like we should definitely check their relationship, because I feel like their relationship is very important. See, okay, so Dalton actually has they're still all acquaintances, which is pretty sad, but I mean, they all get to know each other more often. See, everybody's just walking away from Lara. Nobody's making the effort. I mean, come on, Kaden. I was expecting more from you. You say you mean business, but where are you? Maybe Lara should go chill there. Let's go let her go chill there by the... Look, everybody's just chilling. They're doing what they want to do. Just sit there, yeah. Jeez, look at Caden swimming. He's swimming so hard. He's like swimming in the people. Okay, so far, Dalton is the one that has the best relationship with Lara, and that's obviously because Lara actually took much interest in him. I mean, she even had a whim to go speak to him, so that was pretty good. Caden, I think, is the next, and then Ryder, and then everybody else is after. No, actually not. So it's Dalton, and then it's Caden, and then Fergus, Landon, and then Ryder, Olivia, and Adrian. They're all on the same page. So it's quite interesting to see everybody, you know, getting to know each other. I'm like, girl, get your stuff together. I mean, come on, it's the first day. I think everybody's just so tired from, you know, the flight, and they just want to chill. They just want to do whatever they want to do. But I mean, you see, now she needs to go to the bathroom. I mean, there's no corresponding here. There's no flow here. Not corresponding. I don't know why I used that word, but there's no flow. Okay, so everybody's kind of getting to know each other rather than Lara, so that's interesting. Landon is still in his suit. What a gentleman. Why is my bartender up in the... What is that? It's a flower. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it's getting quite late. I mean, everybody's still on their groove. I think I'm gonna end the episode here because I didn't want to keep it for too long. I feel like we definitely will get to know everybody more the moment... What is this? Chat with someone. Okay, let's chat with someone. Maybe let's go for... I mean, let's compliment Olivia. We're gonna compliment her. We like her hair. We like that she can swim. I mean, look how cool her hair looks. Don't know what's going on there, but Olivia, you're the lucky little lady that gets to kind of speak to Lara. Lara changed again, which is okay. But okay, so we'll just play around a little bit with her whims, and then after that we'll kind of put the episode down because it's anyway becoming late, and tomorrow's a big day. Everybody needs to get their rest. Tomorrow everybody needs to be on their A game because it's now or never. We're gonna see who's here for love. We're gonna see who's here just for the fame, and we're gonna see who is the snakes up in this house. Okay, all right. Lara's like, bye girl, I don't want to talk to you no more. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. It is getting quite late, like I said, and I think we kind of got done with everything that we needed to get. Everybody's on their own mission currently. They're just trying to settle in, which is completely fine. As you can see, Dalton is currently Lara's favorite, which I love. And I think it's going well so far. I'm intrigued. I feel like they just need to put a little bit more effort in everyone, and then I think like their relationship will get a little better. But I mean, that's what it's about at the end of the day, so we definitely will see what's going on as we, you know, carry on the episodes. But okay, I'm gonna stop talking, and I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. I'm so sorry it wasn't that busy, but like I said, it's just a chilled episode. It's for everybody to kind of get to know each other. Olivia's like, peace out guys, I'm gonna go sleep now. But yeah, it's just so everybody can kind of get to know each other and see like, okay, I like you, I don't like you, but I think I know who I like, and I know who I like Lara will like. So I'm very intrigued to see if we think the same way at the end of the day. If I'm just thinking that we are thinking the same way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all of your support on my first episode. I really do appreciate it, and I love you all so much. And I'm freaking excited for Lara. You don't understand, and I can't wait until tomorrow. But thank you so much for all of your love and your support, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!